Welcome everybody, Guts here, bringing you coverage of Transformers Universe. Today we're going to be doing a spotlight on Doubletake. He's definitely my favorite Autobot. We're going to be covering all of his weapons, equipment, tuning specs, and then we're going to be jumping into a PvP match to see his abilities in action. So let's go ahead and get started. Number one, we got his laser rifle, which is going to be for shield damage. I mostly use this as an initiator while I'm moving into the fight or standing back, taking cover to drop down my opponent's shields before I can close in on them. Since it's a shield damage based weapon, I recommend only using it against shields. Otherwise, you won't be doing a whole lot of damage to spark with this thing. The only other instance you'd want to use this rifle against spark is if you have an escaping opponent and they just got out of range of your SMGs. You may just be able to finish them off with this. So the S-Tech on this weapon is only useful against stripping morale and boost based buffs. This can be very useful, but you need to know your enemy and what buffs of theirs are classified as morale or boost, and know what their visual effect kind of looks like, what the buff looks like when they activate it. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother using this S-Tech until you've become a much more experienced player and know when exactly to use it, because you're going to get a lot more benefit out of your other S-Techs. Alright, next up we have solo SMGs. What more could you want for dual SMGs? Pretty badass. These are Omni damage. It's my go-to weapon pretty much for Doubletake. I usually use these for mid-range damage before I can close in with my saws. Always keep in mind that it's going to be a good idea to weapon swap a lot during combat when a weapon is on cooldown, because all three of Doubletake's weapons are channeled abilities which need to cool down after reaching maximum capacity. The S-Tech on this weapon is pretty much where it's at. I suggest always charging up to level 2 on your S-Tech, as this will be your bread and butter to keeping yourself alive. It's heal over time, which is going to allow you to instantly get back into the fight, unloading your firepower while receiving ticks of healing. If you're at all ever taking damage, it's pretty much guaranteed that you want to save your S-Tech gauge for this, because you're more than likely going to need that heal. Next up, we have the Badlands saws. These right here are going to be your best damage when you're up and close personal with Decepticons. So, yeah, needless to say, it's 5 shield, 5 spark damage. It's Omni. The S-Tech on this will do some immense damage and can easily destroy anyone at half of their spark. And the best part of this is, if you're just shy of killing them, the S-Tech on this actually puts it's a weak dot, but it is going to put a damage over time on them, and I've had this many times finish off a running opponent. So yeah, that covers that for his weapons. Let's move on to his equipment. We have, let's see, the Plasma Taser, which will do instant shield damage to any opponent caught in the AoE. If they already have an interference debuff on them, it's going to leave a shield dot on them as well. So yeah, you primarily want to use this mainly for the dot. I don't use it too much for the initial shield damage that it puts out, but the dot itself is pretty damn good, so I would suggest not worrying too much about putting an interference debuff on them, but you can. You will get more benefit that way to knock down some more of their shields. Keep in mind your weapons number 1 and 3 are both classified as interference on their S-Techs. So if you want to get that extra shield damage off, you're going to want to use an S-Tech on either number 1 on your rifle or the S-Tech on your saws. Those are both interference. So keep that in mind if you want to use that and try to get the best potential out of it. Next we have Bulletproof. This is going to be the fruit of your looms for tanking capability. It's 40% damage reduction on yourself, which is going to last longer the more you are hit. So be sure to activate this only when you're taking extreme focus for its best potential. Otherwise, if you take a couple hits and you see people kind of turn around and they change targets, you're going to waste your bulletproof, and you're going to need this many a times. So always focus on when you really need to use this and when you're being focused down. That's when you want to use this. Lastly, we have his cyber warfare. When you activate this, it's going to increase the duration of all boost effects on you and your nearby allies, and it's also going to increase the duration of all interference debuffs on all nearby enemies. So this is where it gets a little tricky, because you need to pay attention to know how to use this and when to use it. So to get the best potential out of the cyber warfare, first you want to focus on building your S-Tech up to level 2. Once you've done this, you need to activate the plasma taser for interference on your opponents. Okay. Right after that, you're going to activate your level 2 S-Tech on your solo SMGs for the healing boost. Then you're going to activate your cyber warfare. What this is going to do is this is going to increase the duration of the dot on all the enemies, and it's going to increase your healing boost, extending its duration, which in turn is going to heal you for a significant amount more. I think it's extra 3 or 4 seconds, 3 or 4 ticks worth of healing, basically. So yeah, that covers that for all of his equipment. Oh, let's not forget his vehicle form. We have his rockets, and I love this ability. It's probably my favorite ability in any vehicle form. Is it gives Doubletake unlimited nitro boost. Doubletake can catch anybody using this. He can nitro across the whole damn map. It's great. It's great for catching people. It's great in Meteor Storm. In Meteor Storm, you can move quickly from point to point if you need to. It's going to help you escape. It's going to help you get to your teammates quicker. Overall, it's a great ability. Alright, let's move on to tuning. Let's go ahead and show you that my power cores, I have the upgraded damage refueler. Needless to say, taking damage fuels the S-Tech gauge by 2.6. You're going to have a whole hell of a lot easier time getting that S-Tech level up to 2, so you can kind of consistently keep that healing on you from your SMGs. Next, we have the damage repairer. I love this. This is a great core to use on any bot that has significant amount of healing. I'm always being hit as Doubletake, so being in the middle of the fight when this core goes off, my heal over time is going to be increased by 33%, which is a pretty significant increase to my healing. Yeah, it's just overall a great mod. Last core I have here right now is the upgraded damage reinforcer. I'm going to be taking a lot of hits, and this 25% damage reduction chance is going to provide me with a lot of extra tankiness. So keep in mind that when this activates while Bulletproof is up, you're going to be getting overall 65% damage reduction from attacks, which in turn is going to cause the Decepticons to send you a message saying, "What the fuck? Doubletake has immunity?" Because I've received those messages before, and I have to explain to them, hey, sorry, I'm Bulletproof, motherfuckers. So let's go ahead and move on to his tuning. As you can see here, I like to focus these stats specifically on any tank, really. A lot of you guys know me as Mismatch on the Decepticons, and same with him. I put most of my points into resistance to reduce all incoming damage types. Why not? Shield strength. I like to have high shields, just so my healing is going to take a lot more effect overall in the long run. If it heals me back up to full shields, the higher shields I have, the better. Okay, and then Omni damage, needless to say, his two main weapons you're really going to be using most of the time, the SMGs and the saws, are both omni damage. So that's really how you want to do it. So yeah, that just about covers it. Covers everything for Doubletake. I don't think I left anything out here. So I think we can go ahead and see him in action. First off, I want to show you guys this in my friends list. I honestly do not know who the hell Captain Bird is, but apparently he's cloned himself 3 fucking times, and he is on my friends list. So, hey Captain Bird. Alright, let's move on to a match. Alright, so what we got here is I had to get a different clip because it was taking me way too long to find a match. So this was a planned match right here. I got my team together and we're about to fight the devs. We got Mr. Ice Trap over there, Maud Borassa. So let's see how this turns out. We got a pretty well-balanced group here. Got a Doubletake, we had a Meltdown. Oh yeah, we got 2 Doubletakes. For Xeric likes to double-take with me. Let's take a double-double. So let's see how the double-double works. Hopefully the devs will prove to be a challenge. So let's find out. Alright, hopping right into action here. Oh, here you go.
Oh, hello there, my Borassa. You should have left my team alone. Now you're going to die. Yes. Ah, I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit or your allspark.
And he's dead. Oh wait, nope. Now he's dead. Sorry, Ice Trap. You know I love you. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm keeping myself up pretty good with the heals. I got my Bulletproof on. I was taking some crazy focus there. Everyone on my team seems to be doing pretty well. Not any serious trouble yet. We're going to knock down his shields with my rifle. We're going to switch over to the SMGs. And try to finish him off with some saws. And booyah! Okay, I might need to back up a little bit. Give me heals. Heal, heal, heal. Oh god. Time to run. Or not. Or maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped in there. We'll be fine. Check out that healing. Check out those sweet heals. You see the plus 33% coming up from my power core there. Finish him off. Yeah, I like to try to line of sight like that when I'm taking damage. It kind of forces them to change targets. That way I can get right back in. Build my S-Tech up and get that heal off. There we go. Pop number 4 there. Put a dot on him. Saw his face. Oh my god. Ice Trap, what are you doing to me? Oh, nope. Nope. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. We'll take the 1 death. But no more. No more death. Coming for you, Ice Trap. Coming for you. My team out. It's actually a pretty good fight. Alright, time to take out the healer. really hate it when my team doesn't help me focus the healer, but no. They got a couple healers. Yeah, that's right. They usually run with multiple healers in their group. That's okay. We got a few healers of our own. And now we wait. Wait for them to pour out like ants. There we go. One by one. Flatline, You're just trying anything. Flatline's okay. Honestly think Doubletake does better damage close range, but I don't know. Flatline's got some good burst damage. But so do I. Yeah, I want to kind of try to take out the healer. What else in here? Come here, Gecko. Got some saws for you, buddy. There we go.
Victory is imminent.
Ice Trap's still alive. We're gonna gun him down. Some great healing on my team. I don't really need it most of the time, but every little bit helps. He's gonna get away. Is he gonna get away? No, he's gonna get healed, but I don't think that's gonna help him in the long run. Killer with SMGs, as you can see, the SMGs just do some crazy damage. Oh, there's Ice Trap again.
Hello again, Ice Trap. Nice to see you here. Ah, you think darkness is your ally?
Nope. Darkness is not his ally. That's it. Wow. That was a rather quick game. It was fun.
You fought with great
Fast,
honor.
action-packed, but not too bad of a game. Alright, that's going to do it for today's coverage. If you like the content, please subscribe and stay tuned for more future coverage of Transformers Universe. Good night, everybody. GG.